Mhm.
Hi, Misa. Hello,
Hi, Lisa.
welcome in the space. Hi, super great to see you. And
Thanks.
kudos to us. One of the first times we could actually calculate the timing fine between California and Japan. We're
Japan.
we're getting
Yes,
better.
it works. Yeah.
So where are you
Yeah.
now?
I live in Kumamoto in Japan. Yeah, here is only for temporary
Nice.
couple months. Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks so beautiful today. You have a different background, but it's so inviting and so
Yes.
relaxing and
Do
welcoming.
you
It's so
wanna
pretty.
do you wanna see the view?
Okay.
The background?
Yes, please. Yes, yes.
Ocean. Ocean,
It's
yes.
ocean. Okay.
Yeah. So like end of Japan, like most south of Japan. It's a bottom of
So
Japan.
bottom of Japan. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
not, unfortunately, yet, I'm not very familiar with the Japanese geography. Well, I know some places, Kyoto, Tokyo, Aomori, um, and Okinawa,
Yeah.
but
Okinawa is a there's island. Kumamoto and Okinawa is like a small island. Are there?
and this is where you're from originally.
No, here is just for temporary. I
Okay.
originally from Tokyo.
You're a
Yeah,
big
I
city
came
girl.
to yes, I came from big city and like actually I here Kumamoto to be
Mhm.
more like a part of nature.
And what are you doing there? I mean, I know in the
Mhm.
general terms, but maybe you can share it with all of us because I think this is super cool.
Actually, I didn't choose this place. I feel like I've been called Kumamoto.
Hmm.
When I was traveling South America in Guatemala, I met one guy. He made this eco village, yeah, by his
Hmm.
hand. So I came here to, yeah, visiting him and to learning like how to make asphalt building construction and to be part of nature. Yeah, so now like in general, I work. Uh, my main job is a travel agency, so I work as a travel designer. So
Right.
in morning, I work remotely and afternoon, I'm learning how to construct house.
You wear so many hats and like expressions of personalities in you. We know that you're a yoga teacher. We know that you're an avid
Hmm.
traveler. You do work with people from all over the world on the designing the travels in Japan. And then now you're a eco village dweller who can build houses. Wow. This
Like around here, Kumamoto, people really enjoy how they play with nature, how they live in nature. So they know many stuff. So like most of it, like every week, people come to me to teach many stuff. So I'm going to do indigo dining, or so like we dining the stuff from like a flower, like leaves, and we also made a miso from scratches from soybeans. Yeah, and
But
what did
this is
I
so
do?
impressive. But that's going to take some time, right? For the Misa, it's there is a fermentation process involved, right?
It's
So it's like a few
fermentation.
months, or
Yeah, few months.
how
It
long is it?
depends on the temperature, and so
Mhm.
in winter it takes maybe half a year. But for summer, maybe 3 months. So now I'm just waiting. The timing is to be ready.
This is so cool, but it also makes me think of this idea of the Japanese people and how it's stereotype about how
Mhm.
patient Japanese people are. But I'm also thinking like about things like miso paste, right? This is the one that you're making right
Yes.
now. It takes time. You know how ramen, you're cooking it for a long, long time, and then
Mhm.
it's so delicious result. I don't know if like a lot of people have that in them to the bone broth for like 16 or 20 hours or wait for 3 months to
Mhm.
enjoy the cup of soup or wait in the lines or I don't know, to be patient.
Yeah, I think it came from like our back like a long time ago. Like we have a season, right? Winter, spring, summer, and
Right,
autumn.
right,
And the winter season, we don't have like any food, so like we needed to be ready for the summer. So like that's why like we taking a lot of time like times to be prepared to
right.
survive for winter season.
Actually, it's very similar in Russia too. The winters are really
Mm,
long and sometimes it's really rough. So, and a lot of people, especially back in the day, they were very dependent on their own fruits and vegetables and gardens, and we're doing a lot of like preservation for the winter. including sometimes the meat or like the products that could withstand the winter. I'm very excited for your journey and seems like you're doing a lot of really cool stuff and really connected to the nature and to people. And I know that it's something that is very important for you. This is not the first time that we're talking about it. But you're coming from the big city. Where this love for nature, for eco villages came from?
I think it came from like after traveling South America. I was traveling South
Hmm.
America for 1.5 years, and I came back to
Hmm.
here last end of the year. When I was traveling South America, I really enjoyed connected with nature, and I never
Hmm.
knew when I was living in Japan. Yeah,
Hmm.
and when I came back to Japan, I really appreciate how convenient and how clean Japan. Everything's clean and convenient. I can get everything what I want to. At the same time, I start to feel missing everything in the Guatemala, Mexico, Peru, especially in Guatemala. Like there's a timing. Like there are many challenging. Like there are no water in my house, so I needed to go to lake take water, and there is no electricity and
In Guatemala, you stayed in the house with no running water and with no electricity, and you like it
yeah,
in
for
the city.
2 weeks. That was challenging, but I was at the same time I miss inconvenience like lifestyle because I realize it's make us more like opportunity to connect with people. And I needed to think about like how can I like fix them, like fix this situation, and I need to ask help to other person. But in here, everything I can get and I can do by myself. So I don't need to ask help to people like normally. So yeah, so I feel like it's less connection with the people.
So
Yeah.
now I'm wondering, I'm so curious. I traveled to Japan, but that was many, many years ago, and I stayed there for just a few days. And I feel like I'm definitely ready to experience this beautiful country again, maybe with the person that I am right now. But asking you again, as you have this experience of living in Japan, growing up in Japan, being Japanese, and traveling to another countries for a substantial amount of time, actually, and then coming back and like rediscovering your own country, how would you want um, people to feel when they're coming to Japan for the first time? What is it that's like the feeling or a sentiment or maybe the thing that you want them to feel
Mm.
when they come to Japan?
So they enjoy our like a deep culture. I think we have a really like a own culture, strong culture.
Hmm.
I also feel Japan has a healing energy, like
Hmm.
onsen and the food.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I feel like many like a medicine was hiding in your lifestyle.
And that's amazing. And I'm so fortunate to be partnering with you on this retreat that we're preparing in a few months. Like we started this whole idea back in September, which makes it more than half
Yeah.
a year right now that we've been working and discussing the details and deciding where we're going to be staying and choosing the cultural ingredients to this trip. And the focus that we're
Mhm.
specifically putting here is Zen and mindfulness and quietness and not a crazy tourist pace. All the experiences that we chose, they're
Mhm.
intentional. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about that because I personally have a lot of
Yeah.
excitement about all of them. And
Mhm.
recently we just confirmed another one, which is a huge and something that I envisioned from the very beginning. So maybe you can talk a little bit about what we chose, kind of like
Mhm.
why we did it, starting from your favorite, let's pick your favorite.
My favorite, it's hard to choose one,
I know
right? We take how many months to choose the accommodation? That
a
was
lot. I think
we,
we started
I
to talk
know.
about it in a lot. Yeah, we started to talk about it
Yeah.
in September, and by December
Yes.
we finally found the house that was, yeah,
And that is a
that was up
beautiful.
to my standards, yeah, your standards, and something that we wanted to
Yeah.
show to people.
Yeah. The house is so beautiful, and that
Mhm.
place close by Mount Fuji, and all the activity is you can feel Japanese culture. For example, much experience. like a kimono, yukata wearing.
This region is so rich in the nature too, and we kind of like, not that we were struggling, but it definitely took us an extra minute to decide what we want to focus on because there is so much is possible around that
Mm.
area, and all of the places there
Yeah,
are iconic and they're so rich in culture and experience itself. And I agree with you
yeah.
that it's really hard for me too to pick something that I'm most excited about.
Hmm.
But I think it's not going to be a stay. It's going to be a day visit to the temple where we would try
Hmm.
the actual activities of the temple activities, I would say, the calligraphy and meditation
Yeah,
and um, getting to know the culture of the temples. This is
yeah.
one of the like most, I don't know, most exciting, most intriguing for me. I'm very, very excited about the kimono experience. And thanks to you, we found this lady who is a professional kimono master.
In these days, we don't wear kimono. Yeah, so the place not made by for like kimono experience. So that place, that house already has a history,
Hmm.
and we're gonna do like the kimono experience, and then at the same time do matcha ceremony. I really feel that that is a special. Yeah.
Hmm. It does sound like a very interesting experience. And speaking of kimono, you say that people don't wear kimonos anymore. How many times have you worn it in your life?
I think whole my life I wear kimono maybe 3 or 4 or 5.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. Wow. And would you know how to
yeah.
put it on
I don't have a
yourself?
much. Yeah, no, I
No.
don't know how to put it on myself. I think most of the people doesn't know. Say to put the kimono, most of the people go to like a place they can put.
Hmm.
Yeah, and that's hairstyle too. So it takes time and it takes money. And I have a own kimono. I bought the
Hmm.
kimono after travel. After I came back to Japan, but I don't know how to put on me, so I still haven't wear it
Is it
yet.
gonna be too bad if you can wear it just as a robe? Just this beautiful kimono, just like, oh,
It's also manner, like which one, like left or right,
oh wow.
have
Hmm.
to be coming at the bottom. If you do opposite, that style is meaning you go to the heaven, like they do opposite way when you die, like at your farewell, like a ceremony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
funeral. Speaking
Mm.
of this like very rich culture with a lot of different symbols, meanings, and things going on, is there anything that you specifically appreciate in your own culture and you wish people from other countries and other parts of the world would adopt?
Yeah. Sometimes you feel
Yeah.
challenging, not sure, but like you will enjoy like a passion and a curiosity.
How about the, you know, how quiet it is? Like you're not supposed to be talking on the phone in the metro and like in the cafes, and you're not supposed to be like disturb someone's peace. How about that part? Like,
In train, in the bus too, like there's no sign. You're not allowed to talking on phone, but no one
yeah.
speak. And if I did talk, someone started talking to me. No, you shouldn't
You're
do
not
that.
allowed to,
Yeah.
right? Okay, when people
So
are coming, when the foreigners,
yeah.
for I don't know, everyone who's coming to Japan right now, if they haven't been there before, what should we say or what should you mention for the people? Like, what are the must do good etiquette in Japan when you're just arriving versus, let's say, the rest of the world? So we know one, like not talking on the phone on the public transportation. I know that cafes and restaurants too.
Restaurant is okay. I think it's depend on the
Okay,
restaurant. Yeah, like
okay,
but most of the place for casual place, it's okay to talking on phone
okay.
and
Okay,
no
no phone in
shoes
the
inside
public
our
places.
house.
No shoes inside the house. What about the tips?
Anything else?
Do you guys accept or the tips are widely accepted in Japan?
It's a depend on the person, but maybe like some people not receive or but some people is happy to receive. Yeah.
So tipping doesn't exist in Japan, not officially.
No.
And then bowing. So where are you supposed to bow? Is a foreigner who comes to Japan? Are you supposed to bow? Are you
Uh,
expected to do that?
I think no, we not expected, but I believe end of the trip maybe everyone start to do like a boy.
If people wanted to connect with Japanese people, what about the language barrier? How do we go about that? Like, should people start learning Japanese right now? Or maybe it's a few words that are essential?
Japanese language, I think, complicated, but of course, it would be nice if you can start Duolingo or like start learning Japanese. But I think at least you can say maybe arigato.
Okay, arigato is
Yeah, arigato. Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, let's say five. What are the five super
Okay.
essential words we need to know in Japanese? So, arigato.
ありがとう。いただきます。
Let's stop here for a second because I like it so much. I like how beautiful this concept is. Could you please talk about it, when you use it, how you use it, and what it is?
Yeah. So, we have いただきます and ごちそうさま. いただきます is like before we start eating, we say いただきます. It's meaning like we appreciate for the food, appreciate for food and process everything like from the garden, the nature, sun, like a rain, and like a farmer for everything for background. So we pray for food like いただきます and we start sharing the food. And after the meal, we say ごちそうさまでした. That is also like a gratitude. The food.
Wow, this is amazing. I really, really like it and appreciate it. I think after my trip and started to be like started to expose myself more to Japanese culture and Japanese language, I feel like I started to say it even on my daily meals. And I think this is so much power in it to just saying
Mhm.
appreciation for the food and to the actual
Yeah,
processes and people who were involved in the process of bringing this food to the table, like starting from the farmers um, to the rain, as you mentioned, to the people who sold it to you in the store, and it just acknowledges the whole chain and the whole process and how and someone who cooked it, obviously. But to me, it just
yeah.
speaks. To me, it's just like something very, very again powerful. And
And the first one,
konnichiwa.
ありがとう。いただきます。ごちそうさま。こんにちは。Think you don't use, but you hear a lot. いらっしゃいませ. いらっしゃいませ is it like when you go to shop or restaurant, they say to you, welcome, like but that is only for like for customer or yeah.
That's nice. Are you
いらっしゃいませ.
supposed to
But
respond?
no, you don't need to respond. Yeah, you can just bow maybe.